So last week we talked a bit in depth about AI and how AI is working, how AI is doing makeup, or like not makeup, but how it is doing artwork for eyeshadow palettes. That is a very, very emotionally discussed topic. By the way, I do want to apologize if something here in this room sounds super echoey. I just had to redecorate everything because of some changes in my life, so I had to change a bit, and I said it already on Monday. Here is part of the new workspace, so I'm sorry, but it is very echoey now in this room, so please bear with me until I figured out how to remove that. And we talked kind of negative about AI, and I still stand by that. Like the fact that brands are using AI to create art to slap on palettes and then sell it without like taking real artists to pay them and to just mention them and to just highlight their work, and together with the work of the brand, which can make a beautiful child of beauty and makeup, is just a bit shady. But I don't want to have AI only in your mind as something negative, as like the devil's work, whatever. I want to show you what other cool things you can do with AI. So I thought we can play a nice AI game here. So in your timeline about 2 weeks ago, I posted on the YouTube community tab the question: I need your help with a specific question for a video I want to film next week. Please comment a makeup look here. I need quite a specific description. Go as detailed as you can or as you want. No rules, no theme, just what comes to your mind. Drop it here and stay tuned for what I want to do with that. And here we are. I think I just asked the question not in the right way, because a lot of people, they suggested like specific makeup looks from masterclasses, from certain like shows and stuff. But I wanted to have description of makeup, so I'm very sorry. It was my fault. But I got very, very interesting ones. So let me read just a couple of them to you. So here we have: I would love to see your take on a super sophisticated bold red lip look, maybe with minimal eyeshadow but a liquid liner wing and a very contoured cheek. Or we have a look only using complementary colors. Then, very interesting one, a cyber sigillism Grimes inspired makeup look. Pale base, bold blush, running black and red eye makeup. Make sure there are futuristic mechanicals and ethereal lines from the eyeliner all over your face. Honestly, that was my favorite, but today I do have a dinner that me and my husband have to attend, so I have to wear that makeup that I want to create today for that dinner. So, you know me, I know no rules, but if I do something so out there, like very, very, for me, new, lining and mechanical and this whole cyberware style, I have not worn yet, so I'm not including this today here, but please comment that again when we have the question, because just to show you some examples. What I want to do is I want to take these suggestions, put them into ChatGPT, and I want to ask ChatGPT to please create a picture of a makeup look, and then I want to create that makeup look based on what ChatGPT is suggesting. We have another one here that is called a look for going Glühwein drinking at the Christmas market, so mulled wine on a German Christmas market. That one is my second favorite, but I actually plan to do a look like this in the ELLAGRAM series. There will be a video with makeup look inspired by Christmas markets all around the world, and the last look of the video is going to be a look that ChatGPT will show us. So that one will happen, but later this year. So since I do have only a free account on ChatGPT, I can create 3 different pictures. So what I want to do is I want to take 3 of the comments, put them into ChatGPT, and the picture that looks the most doable for me and the most, in my terms, wearable for a dinner out is the one that I'm going to create. And the first one comes from Possum in a Wig. The person wrote, Shrekcore, I want you to look like you would kill any swamp intruder, but are also ready to party with the royalty of the land. This is Is Shrek core a thing? I don't know, but let's put this into ChatGPT. So let's write to ChatGPT, create a picture of a makeup look inspired by Shrek core. Not, what the fuck am I writing? Shrek core. It has to look like I am able to fight any swamp intruders, but also be ready to party with royalty. Now let's see what ChatGPT does with that look. So now it says creating image. That usually takes a while. Maybe I'm inserting music here because it is too... Whoa! Holy shit! Okay, I can't zoom in. Oh, I can. Here it is. Holy fuck. By the way, do you see what ChatGPT did here with Shrek? The ears around the brows? Honestly, that look is fucking fantastic. And of course, I would do some adjustments like on the cheeks and stuff. I would not do this. Also not the green nose. But I could look if I have a highlighter that is greeny looking. Okay, let's take the next one. Kayla suggested a couple different ones, and it says, would love to see your version of a reverse cat eye look, a look only using complementary colors, a look using Halloween colors, an all shimmer look. I mean, when you see the video, it is November 1st, so Halloween is sadly over. But to be honest, my favorite here of this is a look using only Halloween colors. Let's give ChatGPT the next prompt, create a picture of a makeup look that uses only classical Halloween colors. ChatGPT is creating an image that is hopefully doable for me. Y'all, I mean, the lips with the purple, a tad bit too much. I don't think that I have a purple like this. But the eyes, and I know that the green around the eyes is done with light. But oh my god. But it has a cat eye. I hate cat eye. The last one comes here from Kate, and Kate said, the wide-eyed Bieber look of the late 60s, the blend of neutrals with a shock of color, pale lips and lashes. I don't have false lashes here because I never wear them, so that has to be adjusted, but let's enter that into ChatGPT. So create a picture of a makeup look, and now I'm just pasting in that is inspired by the wide-eyed Bieber look of the late 60s, blend of neutrals and lashes. I think that should be enough of a prompt for ChatGPT. So let's see what ChatGPT is doing out of that. Oh my god. Oh my god. Honestly, that looks like a creepy Twiggy. But from what I am able to see here, we do have some pops of colors here on the inner corner, inner crease part, a harsh blend, and then a light lid. Honestly, I prefer this look, so I try to create something like this. Very out of my comfort zone because of the liner. I definitely will adjust something here, but with the orange, the blends, the warmth, something like very intense, I think I can do that. And do you know what the saddest part about this is? I do have a palette that is perfect for this. The only thing that I might need to pull in from other palettes is the grays, because I see on the lower lash line on that picture here, there are some grays going on, like black and grays, but that shouldn't be, of course, not a problem. Like Natasha Denona Smoky, or no, is it Smoky? The Xenon Smoky is from Beauty Bay. But honestly, the Odin's Eye Trick or Treat palette from the Halloween collection, I think we have a lot of things that is featured in this look here. The dark brown, the orange, a bit of red that is going on, some light yellows and the pale yellows, the greens that I can use. So I think the majority will be done with this palette, and then I will pull in either a Xenon or the Smoky palette from Beauty Bay for the lower lash line. For the cat eyeliner, I'm not sure if I will use a gel liner. That could be the Ritual the Fee Orb one. That's a gel liner. Or maybe I use a liquid, not felt tip but brush tip liner, the Hindash one I own. That could do the job too, but I have to test a bit. Okay, so I'm starting the look with the shade Howl here, which is one of the shades that I just hate because it's one of those mustardy colors, but I take it on a very, very fluffy brush and I just apply this very roughly in crease and transition area. And I also make sure that a lot of the color is applied here in this area, like where it goes to the nose. I usually don't apply a lot of makeup there, but this look, this asks for it. So hopefully I'm not regretting this. So I now go with a flat brush into Jack-o'-lantern. It's flat but fluffy and it looks like the orange is all over the lid. So I apply the orange, first of all over the lid, also blending it in the crease. Now go into the shade Candy Apple, and that one I apply here on the outer V area and blend that in the crease. And I bring Candy Apple also inwards, but I try to not touch the lid too much with that. And I also go in with a second layer. And with an even smaller brush, I now go into the shade Goblin. And I use this basically in the same area to just darken and deepen everything. I follow the line of the crease to bring it inwards because it looks on the picture like this is exactly what happened. That dark line is coming all the way in here. I tap back into Candy Apple and apply this on top for a bit more softness. Wow, I just had to stop filming because my sourdough starter in my proofer, wow, it was alive. It looked like venom. Oh my God, that's hopefully going to be a good bread. So where was I? Let me check. Okay, I was there. I want to add now again some of that orange here, Jack-o'-lantern, because in the picture a lot of the orange is also here above the darker blend. So I take that and I just keep on blending this on top too. But that mossy color, that just helps with the overall blendability here. I am still unsure what I'm going to do with the shimmers because in this look, it kind of looks like there are no particular metallics or so, or ChatGPT cannot display this. Although in the swamp look, there were visible glitters, so not too sure what to do actually. I know what I do. I take a flat brush and I go into the shade Full Moon here. Then I, very classic, spritz it with some Fix Plus because I do not want to apply glitter glue on top of a matte eyeshadow base. And then I just tap this here on top. And I'm very careful here because it is a very, very harsh line on the picture. It's like a half cut crease. Definitely a bit different now to the picture, but if I add some mattes, maybe we can correct that. So I tap back into the Jack-o'-lantern orange And I just apply a bit here on top and then just on the inner part a bit. But that does not really change a thing. So I kept on adding now the matte orange here on top of the shimmer. It tones it down a bit. And now it looks like a very, very complicated halo effect. But I kind of like this. Back into Goblin, and I'm just redarkening here these very, very straight lines. So the look definitely has some black waterline going on. So I'm taking the Pat McGrath Permagel in Extreme Black. And I do line my upper waterline with that first. And then I line my lower waterline. But I do this quite sloppy. And I decided to go for the Beauty Bay Smoky palette because these have more neutral grays, which sounds weird, but the Xenon palette, a lot of the grays turn bluish on me and I want to have a true gray. So I take the Smoky palette from Beauty Bay and I go into the shade Onyx, which is a classic black. And I use this at first and tap and lightly smudge this across the lower lash line. Then I take a pencil brush and I go into the shade, I'd say let's go into Castle here. And I use Castle on top and slightly underneath to blend that out. And I also tapped back into Onyx and I bring back some of the black that got covered. I remember that the Glamlight Ghost Face Liquid Liner was a very, very good one. So I take that one because it has not a brush tip. It has a really, really stiff felt tip. So I start to line, first of all, along the lash line here on the lid. So for my liner, I look straight into the mirror and then I do a wing and connect that with the lid. I'm definitely not going as out there as it is on the picture. The scary part, oh God. I basically now take this liner here that is on the most inner part and I just make the line longer, kind of until the gray blend starts, if that makes any sense. It's really hard to explain because I never do this, so I just try to make some explanation up here. And then I do another line that connects with the lower lash line. And that in the center I fill in and it looks like complete shit. I don't get it as downturned as it is here on the picture because I just have a different eye shape. So it would look really weird. I do not have these caddish almond eyes that are here on the picture, so you have to work with what you have. I think it's okay. I will be adding some orange now, but the big task now is to reproduce it on the other eye. That, I'm sorry, I will not film. Honestly, it's not that bad. If you just consider the fact that I never do liner looks, it's not that bad. It's not like the picture. Yes, I get it. So roast me, you're good. But it's not that bad. So I now try to do this inner corner look with some of the Jack-o'-lantern shade here. And I just tap this here on top of that liner, like so. And then I go into Mommy's Curse and tap this here on top too. And what got covered with eyeshadow, I just reapply some liner. So let me finish the rest of the face and then we look out for something that is similar to the lips on the picture. Since I really want to incorporate that green light that is going on here in the picture and I do not want to do green light on my face, I thought I'd do a green shimmer. So I take the shade Magic Potion. It is a minty green and I load it on the brush and then I actually use this as inner corner highlight. Ooh, yes, I like that. It is a very subtle green sheen. For the lips, I actually found a combo that might not be very close because this is a very, very dark, like true purple lip. But I thought let's try a combo out of MAC's Night Moth, the Chanel liquid lipstick in the shade En Sorcelant. I have no clue, it's 236. And for the shimmer and highlight in the center, I'm using an eyeshadow. This is a Charlotte Tilbury Pop Shot, Hypnotizing Pop Shot in the shade Ultraviolet. I line my lips first. I slightly blended the lip liner in and now I'm applying the Chanel liquid lipstick. And now I basically just tap into that ultraviolet shade and I tap that and center. Shouldn't talk while I'm doing this. I feel like the edges of the lips are not quite right. On the picture, of course, it looks like there is black, but I think black is a bit too harsh. So I do take Night Moth again. And I just deepen here the outer lip corners. And then I just shadow it in. So here you have once more the picture in its full size, and this is the result. Honestly, I did not nail this 100%. Just because I failed the liner so bad in my opinion. But overall, I made some adjustments because I just really wanted to have that pop of green. But I do like the look. I do like this kind of very, very catty eye, this insane dark border around my eyes paired with these oranges and the purple lip. I feel like with this look, I not only checked off the Halloween colors, I also checked off the complementary colors. Will I now start to wear cat eye like this? Absolutely not, but I like that. And honestly, I think I will be a big fan of this as an upcoming video series, maybe because it just forces me to step out of my comfort zone, because the way that I do my eyeshadow is always kind of the same because it's just the technique and the way of how I apply colors is just a safe space for me. And this just is challenging AF. Tell me please, what do you think? Did I nail this or did I not? What would you have done differently? Let me know, I'm always here to learn. And very, very important, do you want this to be a new series? Because I can totally see how this could be a series where I just ask every now and then the question, where you just put a specific description, maybe in the community tab, maybe I also do this through Instagram, let's see. And maybe the next time we can do it in a poll, so you vote what look I'm going to do instead of me choosing out of the comments. But let me please know down below what you think about this idea. Thank you so much. I hope you just had a bit fun, and I of course had fun, because this is just a use of AI that to me counts as getting inspired and not steal and copy. Thank you so much. Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss out on any of the other cool videos that I do. LMS is right around the corner, and I hope I can see you in the next one.